Yes, Conrad Vernon voices Mason the chimpanzee in the Madagascar film series, including Madagascar, Madagascar Escape to Africa, and Madagascar 3 Europe's Most Wanted, as well as the spin-off television series The Penguins of Madagascar. In addition to his voice acting work, Vernon is also a director and writer known for his work on DreamWorks animation films such as Shrek 2 and Monsters vs. Aliens. Toy Story Treats, also known in some regions as Toy Story Shorts, is a series of short interstitials made by Pixar Animation Studios that were used for commercial breaks on ABC's Saturday morning lineup in 1996, shortly around the time of the VHS and Laserdisc release of the original Toy Story. Plot: the shorts largely focus on Woody, Buzz, Rex, Hamm, and the aliens, as well as some of the minor toys seen in Andy's room. However, some of the other main characters from the film, such as Slinky, Mr. Potato Head, and Bo Peep, did not appear in any of the shorts. This was one of the first times outside of the video games and merchandise that Jim Hanks had to replace Tom Hanks as the voice of Woody, who returns as a main character of the series. Pat Fraley also replaced Tim Allen as the voice of Buzz Lightyear, who also returned as a main character of the series, due to his and Allen's unavailability. Due to time constraints and the large number of shorts in production, the characters in Toy Story Treats are quite roughly animated, and do not have Pixar's standard fluid animation as seen in their feature films. Home video. These shorts were eventually released onto the Toy Story and Toy Story 2 Ultimate Toy Box DVD set, and again as Easter eggs on the Toy Story 10 Anniversary Edition DVD, and as non-Easter eggs on the Toy Story 2010 Blu-ray. Some of the shorts can now be found on Disney's official Toy Story site. Some of the shorts were redubbed on the direct-to-video compilation Tiny Toy Stories to introduce the Pixar short films, with Jim Hanks and John Ratzenberger returning to redub some of Woody and Hamm's lines respectively, while Jeff Bennett and D. Bradley Baker replaced Wallace, Shawn, and Jeff Pidgeon as Rex and the Squeeze Toy Aliens respectively. Trivia: these shorts are considered non-canon, due to inconsistencies with the Toy Story films. Also, their purpose was simply for gags, meant to be taken lightly. In many of the shorts, Buzz still acts like a space ranger, much to Woody's annoyance, likely for comedic purposes or to avoid spoilers. The shorts are set in Andy's old house, though they have moved by the end of Toy Story, likely to avoid spoilers. In some of the shorts, the mutant toys and Squeeze Toy aliens appear in Andy's room, though they don't belong to Andy, though Andy does own 3 Squeeze Toy aliens after the events of Toy Story 2. Woody's hat is destroyed by Babyface in one of the shorts. In Toy Story 2, it is implied that this is a rare collector's item, which would make it difficult for Andy's mom to replace it. Buzz still has the sticker on his wrist communicator, even though he pulled it off in the first film, likely to avoid spoilers. In Channel Surfing, a clip from the 1927 silent film Metropolis appears on the TV, and the clip of the dancing pigs is from the 1900. In Channel Surfing, a clip from the 1927 silent film Metropolis appears on the TV, and the clip of the dancing pigs is from the 1949 Famous Studios cartoon short Farm Foolery. The latter clip can also be seen in Teen War. The idea of toys finding mini versions of themselves, used in the Invasion and Alter Egos, was reused in the Toy Story tune short Small Fry. Rex's goldfish bowl with suction cups, used in Ranger Rex, was later used in Toy Story 2. The gag used in Force Field was reused in the Toy Story animated storybook PC game. When Buzz sees 2 characters fighting in a Pizza Planet arcade game, he attempts to break the fight up but cannot get through the force field. A clip from Roadblock was used at the end of the Glenn McQueen tribute, a bonus feature on disc 1 of the Finding Nemo Collector's Edition DVD, possibly because he directed the short. Yes, that's correct. In Toy Story Treats, Jeff Bennett did replace Wallace, Shawn as the voice of Rex, and D. Bradley Baker replaced Jeff Pidgeon as the voice of the Squeeze Toy Aliens, according to Disney Wiki. These shorts were redubbed for the compilation Tiny Toy Stories. Jim Hanks and John Ratzenberger also returned to redub some of Woody and Hamm's lines respectively. Availability. These shorts were eventually released onto the Toy Story and Toy Story 2 Ultimate Toy Box DVD set and again as Easter eggs on the Toy Story 10 Anniversary Edition DVD and as non-Easter eggs on the Toy Story 2010 Blu-ray. Some of the shorts can now be found on Disney's official Toy Story site. Some of the shorts were redubbed on the direct-to-video compilation Tiny Toy Stories to introduce the Pixar short films, with Jim Hanks and John Ratzenberger returning to redub some of Woody and Hamm's lines respectively, while Jeff Bennett replaced Wallace, Shawn as Rex, and D. Bradley Baker replaced Jeff Pidgeon as the Squeeze Toy Aliens. As of 2023, these shorts still remain unavailable for streaming on Disney+.